Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, aka the CEO of Boxing Talk. And we got my man, the Puerto Rican Prince himself, D Free in the house. And of course, we got the West Indian historian himself, my man MarkyDan. How your brothers doing today?
I'm good, man.
I'm good. How y'all doing, bro?
All right.
Ready to watch some good fights, man. Hope you ain't got no boring ones. You know how you like to do sometimes.
Nah, man. You know, we continue to honor Black History Month and the great African American and just Black warriors from the past. But our first fight of the night, we got Gil Turner taking on Johnny Saxton. Great fight.
Hey, Free, what you think about that Oshaki Foster performance last night, man?
It was a
That's
good
another
fight.
great fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Supernova had moments early in that fight, but Oshaki Foster he showed that he was the more fundamental fighter, the better fighter at that weight class, because that was Supernova's first fight at 130 pounds, and Oshaki Foster just showed that he was the better fighter. I believe the right man won. I didn't agree with the one judge that gave it to the Supernova, but I still believe the right man won. But it was a good fight. I think Supernova is going to bounce back, and he's gonna probably end up being a champion at that weight class, because Supernova he's a good fighter.
I think so too.
Yeah, he got decent power. It's just Oshaki Foster was a better fighter. Oshaki Foster, he's not real easy to hit. He's also a switch hitter, what a lot of people don't know that he can do, because a lot of people never really watch Oshaki Foster. But he's also another one of those guys that can switch hit the same way Bud and Boost do. So he showed his talent, and he showed that he got power too. He dropped Supernova in the last round, even though Supernova tried to say he slipped. But when you watch the replay, he just caught Supernova at the right time. He was stepping forward, and he lifted that back foot and got caught at the same time, and he went down. It was a perfect shot at the right time.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, of course, my brother Free, man, he gave you a lot of truth, and then he tapped at the end. That was a doggone trip, man. That wasn't no doggone knockdown. But
no, that was a good left hook that landed clean. But
I gotta
Yeah,
ask you a
man.
quick question before we go to the before we get to this fight. My bad, Mark. What did y'all think about? And me and Free got a chance to interview this young brother, man. What you think about Shushu Carrington beating that brother to death last night?
Oh, man,
Go ahead, Marky.
very impressive performance. Put that guy to sleep. And that guy, the Filipino dude, he was tough. He was hitting Shushu with some stuff early, but Shushu has shown me that early in his career, he's one of those guys like who's like an Oshaki in a sense that he doesn't get flustered. He's very poised. He knows how to weather the storm. He's not afraid to take the fire and come back. I like Shushu. Now that shit at the end, reenacting Mike Tyson's post-fight speech. I don't know about that. I thought that shit was kind of corny, but go ahead.
That was a disgusting speech, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but
that was corny.
When I was watching the fight, because I was driving my wife to work and we was watching on the way to her job, and I'm looking at him. I said, Shushu gonna knock this dude out. And she was like, why you say that? I said, Shushu don't normally fight like this. He don't come in just behind a high guard or nothing like that. I said, Shushu wanted to feel the guy's power.
I noticed that.
Once he felt the guy's power and he said, oh, this man ain't got nothing for me, Shushu said, all right, I'm about to stop him. And as soon as I said that, he caught him with the shot. My wife was like, how the hell you see that? I was like, I know how he fight. He wanted to feel if the dude had power. Shushu don't fight like that. He don't sit there and walk behind a high guard. He box. And I was like, I've never seen Shushu do that. Even the little shoulder roll, I've never seen him do that like that. I'm like, nah, he not fighting his normal fight. He know that this guy can't mess with him. And the guy was too small. He was too short. And Susu like 5'9" with like a 72-inch arm reach. I think he had like a 6-inch arm reach on him. I was like, nah, this dude is not
for that 126 weight class, Free.
Yeah, he like a orangutan by the arms, bro.
I think he need to go to 130, but I don't think he needs to go to 130 right now.
He should stay right there because I think that size is a really good thing for him at 126.
Right
now that he's young in his career and he's still a prospect. I mean, he can have some fights at 130. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Right now, stay at 126. Better, get more better with your craft. And once you become a better fighter, then you move up and fight the bigger fighters. Because 126, I don't know if there's anybody at 126 that's going to mess with Shushu.
Oh, Brandon Figueroa, bro, you crazy?
No, I don't know.
Names over there,
I don't see no.
I don't see side, BBO.
No, I don't see Brandon Figueroa.
The top ranked names you only got it's only really like 2 or 3 names you could think of, and that's Joey Gonzalez, Isaac Dogbay, Robisi, and Espinoza, the dude you just beat Robisi. So I mean that's 4 solid names, but by the time Shushu gets to that point in his career, are they still gonna be there? So I do agree with Free. Maybe moving to 130 would be a better move.
Well, if he's a move to 130, that just lets you know. And I got love for Shushu because he gave us opportunity to interview him. That just means he don't want no smoke with the monster because he's coming.
Oh, and you got Inui at 122. My bad, BBO.
Yeah, Inui's coming, bro. So them brothers better get up out of 126.
Inui ain't even moving to 126 right now, so it ain't got nothing to do with he don't want no smoke with Inui. Inui's not moving to 126. Inui said I'm staying at 122. He's not moving to 126. So that has nothing to do with Shushu. If Inui's not moving up there, he ain't at 122. So I'm not even worried about no daggone monster anyway.
I'm looking at the guys that's at the weight class, and you're right. Monster is not going to move up this year, but I see him moving up next year.
Yeah, next year. 25. Yeah, 25. He's gonna probably move up. But I get what you're saying.
Not really much to do there at 120. Outside of
MJ. He's a monster, man. I gotta admit,
move up at 25. I don't know if Monster wants to move up. Monster felt something in that last fight, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna stay at 122. He got hit with some shots. He got hit with some shots, and he was like, hold up.
Yeah,
these shots ain't like 118.
Guess what happened?
No, hey, just because the man is better than that, he beat a man. That still ain't take away the fact that man let him know, hey, it's some big hitters up here, and he's like, hold up, this is not 118 no more.
It was some big hitters at 118, Free.
I'm talking about,
and that nigga still moved up.
Not like this. Let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
Ain't nobody at 120, at 118 hitting like that dude that he was just in there with. Nobody at 118 hitting like him.
Yeah,
none of them. He knocked
Donaire
all those
like
guys
that?
out. No.
Not anymore.
You
Not
said
even close.
Tapales will knock Nonito Donaire out.
Right now.
Right now, yes. Right now, yes.
Sleep.
Right now,
storm.
yes.
Okay, how about a 36-year-old Nonito Donaire from 3 or 4 years ago?
You talking about 3 or 4 years ago. I'm talking about right now.
Yes, that's the version that Monster fought. You saying, oh, Monster ain't never got cracked.
Hold up.
That was some shit he got cracked with.
Nonito wasn't 26 3 or 4 years ago. Nonito was 26 like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, I said 36, not 26.
Oh, you said 36. I thought you said 26 too. My bad. Either way it goes.
Even at 36, I don't know if Nonito beats him at 36. I don't know if a Nonito beats. I would favor Nonito, but I don't know if he beats him. That dude.
I know Monster beat him. I know that. It's like, what are we talking about?
Monster got in there. Monster moved up and got in there with him. Monster moved up and got in there with him. But I'm not saying that Nonito beat him because I don't know at 30. Now the Nonito that was in his prime, I say Nonito probably beat him.
Sleep him. but you know what I
probably beat him.
I'll say this though, for you all right. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I was just gonna say, but you agreed the last thing to go is power, and you was just saying Monster was getting hit by that dude, and he said he don't want to move up to 126. I just can't see that, Free. I don't think Monster. As a matter of fact, Monster.
You ain't gotta tell me what he said. Hold up. That man. Hold up. What's else for Monster to do at 122? He's already undisputed. That man said, "I'm not going to 126. I'm gonna stay at 122." He already undisputed.
Yeah, he cleaning up his business. He cleaning up his business because Louis Nery's been talking shit about him for years, and MJ said he want to fight next. And Louis is Candyman. You call his name, he gonna give you that smoke. That's just what it is, bro.
He'll beat the hell out of MJ, man.
Nonito gonna get undisputed. He gonna go to 135 and fight Tank Davis. No, I told you them dudes hit different. They hit different. And when he got hit by that dude, he said,
fucking duh. There's 3 weight classes above him.
Let the man finish, Mark. Mark, let the man finish, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, when he got hit by that dude, he said, hold up, these dudes hit different. I got to get more acclimated before I decide to move up to 126. He only had, 2 fights at 122? Oh, no. 2 fights. He ain't get acclimated at 122 yet. He only had 2 fights. That man said, hold up, these niggas hit different. Let me get acclimated. And then I might move up to 126. We don't know if he's ever going to move to 126 because he said no. I'm not moving up there. He might. You got to remember he is 33 years old, so he might move
28.
up.
He's 28. Free.
No, he's not. He's like 30, 30 between.
Is he 30? I thought he was like 28, 29.
No, he's.
Oh, my bad.
He's in his 30s, so we don't know if he's going to move up. He said no. I'm not moving up. Like I said. The man is undisputed. There's nothing else left for him to do at 122. He became undisputed. He fought the one guy, Cool Boy, beat him, and then he fought the other guy for the other 2 belts, beat him. There's nothing else for him to do at 126. At 122, because all them other guys they wasn't good enough to be the champions. Now, if he want to fight those guys, he can. But like I said, the man said, "Hold up, put the brakes on moving to 122." These guys hit a little different. Let me get acclimated. And then I might move to 126. It's the same way if anybody moves up, they want to get acclimated to that weight class before they decide to just go ahead and jump in there with these big guys. They got to get acclimated.
I've seen this fight. I've seen this a bunch of times. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm putting this back. This was one we had earlier, but this was that episode of Friday Night Fights. So I can't remember what happened, but it didn't go well. But we playing Balansiki, the first black light heavyweight champion in history from Senegal, Africa, taking on the Orchid Man, George Carpentier. This fight took place in Paris, France in 1922. Here we go. You were talking about it. Nui not going to 120, not going to 126 free. Go ahead.
He must be scared. He must be scared of Figueroa, man. That must be what it is.
No, ain't nobody scared of Figueroa.
I guess.
Ain't nobody scared of that boy. Nobody scared of that boy.
He a monster, free. Stop playing.
You the only one think he's a monster. Ain't nobody scared of that boy. No, the nigga got out. He got out brawled against Cool Boy. Cool Boy ain't no brawler. He got out brawled against Cool Boy. Ain't nobody scared of him. We all know Cool Boy can't punch. Ain't nobody scared of him. Ain't nobody scared of him.
I ain't gonna say that, free. Figueroa is a fucking monster. I mean,
no, he ain't no monster.
He's
no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's a monster, man.
He can stop some shit up there.
What monster did Figueroa beat to make y'all think he's a monster?
Okay, well, yeah.
If they wasn't a monster, what tough fighter? What tough fighter did he beat?
Is a good fighter. Let me say that.
What tough fighter did he beat to make y'all say cool? I mean, that make y'all say Brandon Figueroa is a monster? What good fighter did he beat?
He beat Cool Boy.
He did not. He lost to Cool Boy.
Dude, that was a robbery.
And Julio Ceja.
Yeah, Julio Ceja.
BBO, how come every time somebody win that you don't want to win, it's a robbery? Why it can't just be they won?
It was a super close fight. It was a super close fight, free. I'll give
you.
Why can't you say that then? Why it gotta be a robbery? Because I thought the fight was a draw.
It was a close fight. You gotta say it was a robbery.
Okay, let me fix that, free. It was a close fight. Is that better?
Okay. and Cool Boy said we could run it back, and Brandon Figueroa said no, I'm going to 126. The same way your boy T.O. did.
Oh,
then we can run it back. Then we can run it back. You thought you won? We can run it back. He said, man, I'm going to 126. So obviously he didn't think he could beat him, because if he did, he would have ran it back.
He said he was killing himself to make weight, but I don't know.
No, like I said, name the guy that he beat that you made him. Name the guy that he beat that make you think he was a monster.
At 126 free. I really think so.
No,
I think so. That's
he
all I'm saying.
Out.
The only dude who I think he get beat by at 126 is Robisi, because when I look at that guy he was fighting, Espinoza, him and Figueroa are really alike. They're really tall, long, and they throw high volume. They get hit a lot. And Robisi, I think he could set that motherfucker up just like a Nui and put him to absolute goddamn sleep. But that still be a good fight.
I think Robisi beats Brandon Figueroa, and Robisi don't even have his belt right now. But I think Robisi beats Brandon Figueroa. I think Ray Vargas knocks out Brandon Figueroa. I think Robisi knocks him out too. But I think both of those guys knock out Figueroa. And I think what's the other guy? Cordina outbox Figueroa.
He'll run, dude. You mean he'll run? He'll run.
No, I think I want to see the Ray Vargas fight. I don't know why that fight hasn't been ordered yet. That fight should have been happened by now.
What fight have you watched of Cordina that he ran in BBO? What fight of Cordina that you saw that he ran in?
He always trying to box, dude. That's what I'm saying.
What fight have you saw him run in?
I've never seen him run, but I know if he get in with Figure,
So I guess
that was an all-out war.
Floyd ran all his fights too. Then I guess he ran all his fights.
No, that was different.
Because Floyd boxed. Floyd didn't brawl. He boxed.
No, when he was at the smaller weight class, he was brawling, man. I don't know what you were seeing.
No, he didn't. He boxed. That's why they called him Pretty Boy. That's why they called him Pretty Boy, because he outboxed them. They couldn't hit him. That's why they called him Pretty Boy.
This black dude is beating this dude to death. Oh my God. Oh,
tell you, man.
You see that, free?
No, he just swinging haymakers.
Bro, this is back in the day. They were wearing MMA gloves. Fuck you talking about?
He just swinging haymakers.
Let me ask you this. Look at all them people. Let me ask you this though, free. So if Fig and the Monster, I'll play this. If Fig and Shushu fought, who would you favor?
If who? Figueroa and Shushu?
Yeah.
I take Fig right
Man,
now.
I'm taking Shooter.
Over Figueroa?
Yes. I think he stopped Figueroa.
Wow.
I'd like to see that.
I would too.
I got money on Shooter stopping Figueroa.
Wow.
I'll take you up on that bet if the fight happens.
Figueroa has no head movement, no footwork. He gets hit too much. That's a bad recipe against somebody like Shushu. That's a bad recipe.
Free, when
no
have you ever
footwork,
seen
no
any
head
of these
movement,
Mexicans
and get
move their
hit.
head?
Get hit a lot too, Free.
Huh?
I think Shushu get hit a lot too, Free.
He's not like a normal slick boxer. He get hit.
And I think that somebody like a Figueroa, people like, yes, he gets hit a lot, but still, he does have a high ring IQ, and he'll drag Shushu into them deep waters in them late rounds. That's how Figueroa gets a lot of his stoppages.
Okay.
Dudes be tired and worn out.
Which one of y'all betting on Figueroa?
I mean, shit, I'll bet, but the fight probably won't ever happen. But if it do happen, you got me. Come on,
I'll bet.
If it happened, I got Shooter.
I got $50, man.
I got Fig.
Huh?
I got $50.
I really like that kid. I remember that was one of Kurt Anderson's favorite fighters because he really has an old school style. Figueroa.
He does.
I don't care about none of that shit. I'm talking about the fight. I
just added some context. Golly.
I got Shushu stopping that man badly. He probably ended up looking like the dude that he just got stopped.
That was set up for him to stop him, bro. He had just won Prospect of the Year. That was let me ask you guys this. That's a big deal.
That was a step up fight for Shushu.
Flat on his face. He looked like he got shot.
That was a step up fight for Shushu. That man was 18-0 with 8 knockouts. He was a step up fight for Shushu. Shushu, y'all gotta remember, Shushu only had 10 fights. That was a step up fight for him.
Yeah, but we call Dave Morrell. You said Dave Morrell beat everybody. He got like 11 fights. So
I mean, his step up fight is gonna be Joey Gonzalez. They're gonna feed him to that nigga at some point.
Yeah, Joey beats.
You know, Joey Gonzalez is like the booty call of the division. Yeah. Everybody done had a piece of that shit already.
Man, Joel Gonzalez is not going to take that fight.
I didn't say the man's name right at first, then you just say it wrong.
I love Free, man. That's my big brother right there.
Gonzalez is not going to take that fight.
Joel.
He's not going to take that fight.
Can I ask you a question though, Free? You really think Shushu is a world beater now after that knockout?
I didn't say he's a world beater. I think he's a great prospect.
So you think he deserves?
You asking me about some guys that I believe that he can beat. You didn't ask me about the top of the division. You asked me about some guys that I believe he can beat.
That's
Brandon Figueroa is not the top of the division. He's somewhere in the middle.
I'll give you that.
I think he beat Maxell. That got to count for something, Free.
That dude's a bum, man. Maxell's a bum.
He beat him pretty bad.
Yeah.
Mark Maxell got beat up badly against Ray Vargas.
He
got beat up badly against Ray Vargas.
He dropped Ray though.
You saw what happened. You saw what happened to Ray Vargas when he fought the fight. Who was it that he fought? Was it
Oshaki?
Wasn't it Oshaki? Oshaki beat the dog snot out of that man.
Yeah. Speaking of Oshaki, I didn't get to give my 2 cents on Oshaki.
Go ahead.
Great fight this past Friday. He is now he's one of my top 5 favorite fighters in the whole sport. He comes to fight. It's always entertaining with him. He don't really duck no smoke. That 130 division, I think it's wide open. There's not really no big money fights, so I don't see why those guys wouldn't unify with each other at this point, because they'd be each other's biggest fights. But yeah,
that's what the greats do, man.
The WBA is vacant. The WBA is vacant right now, so that's the only belt that's not accounted for is the WBA. That belt is vacant.
Lamar Roach got the WBA.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm thinking about 126. Yeah, Lamar Roach got the WBA. That's right. He beat Hector Garcia.
And Lamont Roach Free, that's another dude I like. I think he could beat O'Shaquie.
I don't think he'll beat O'Shaquie, but I would love to see it. I will root for Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach. I will root for him. But
ain't he from DC?
Yeah, he's from DC. Well, technically he's not from DC. He's
from
Waldorf.
Maryland?
He's from Waldorf, but he fights out of DC.
Oh, okay.
But I will root for for Lamont, but I don't think he wins.
Hey, let me ask you a question, man. This is a little different than boxing, but is it true that DC has been getting colder than it's ever been? I was looking at some of the news that said you guys would get like freezing and stuff like y'all never used to get that cold. Is that true?
Say that again.
That DC has been colder than it's ever been ever there. Is that true about DC getting colder?
Hell no.
It's always been colder like that.
Hell no. No. DC used to have winter. DC got winter now for maybe 4 weeks. It's winter for like 4 weeks. The rest of the time during the winter, no, it was just 65 degrees last week. It was 70 like 2 weeks ago. No, it's not getting cold. No, DC, when I was coming up, DC used to have real winter. This shit is not no real winter. We lucky if we get some snow. Like the little half an inch of snow we got last night and the 3 inches that we got a couple of weeks ago, that's the most snow we had in about 4 years. That's the most snow we had in about 4 years. No, it's not getting cold in DC like that. No. Them niggas don't. They not from DC. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, I'm at work right now, dog. I'm at work right now. It's like what? It's 33 degrees. I just saw a female walk past me in a see-through dress on with no coat. She ain't got no coat. It ain't that. It's cold, but it ain't that damn cold. They say it's the coldest it's ever been in DC. No, it's cold, but it ain't that damn cold.
Anyway, man, we got the third fight of the evening coming up. We got the great Henry Armstrong taking on the great Barney Ross. This would be Henry Armstrong moving up to challenge for the welterweight championship of the world. He was already holding the featherweight and the lightweight titles simultaneously. This was a super fight of the 1930s. Here we go. Yeah, I can't deal with
kill that sound. Kill that sound.
Niggas that enjoy that shit.
Go ahead.
Or that live in that shit. Excuse me.
Yeah, from the Dog Islands, bro. We used to the winter here, man.
No, I think that I don't really know if O'Shaquie gets beat at 130. I think he could become undisputed if they all, if all the champions fight each other. I think O'Shaquie can become undisputed. I think the only person that has a shot of beating him is Lamont Roach, but I don't think Lamont Roach can beat him. Lamont Roach got a lot of holes, and if you had to say which one of these fighters is going to fold under pressure, it will be Lamont Roach. He will be the fighter that will fold under pressure. No, go back and look at the fight that he lost. Look at the fight that he lost. He folded.
No, he didn't fold. I think he just ran out of time in that Jamaican fight.
That man folded.
If you watch it, he had it. He had him badly hurt in the 11th round, and that shit was close. Free. It was close all the way to the end.
Just because he had him hurt doesn't mean that the man didn't fold. The man folded. He folded. The man folded.
I mean, even then, how many? That was like 4 years ago. He's good.
It don't matter. He still folded, man.
He folded. I don't care what it was.
He did fold, man. Come on, Mark.
That nigga did not fold. Hold on. What does that know? What
I thought he was a wallet
did against Joe Joyce. That's folding. You quit. That nigga was still in there trying to knock the old man out. He just ran out of time. It is what it is. If anything, Heron folded. That nigga was trying to survive at the end.
No, like I said, that man folded. Like I said, you saw O'Shaquie Foster. You saw O'Shaquie Foster in that fight last night. Even when Supernova was having his moments, O'Shaquie didn't look like he was bothered at all. He didn't look like he was worried about him losing that round or none of that. That nigga went back to his corner. He's sitting there looking at his corner man. And he like, okay, all right, that's what I gotta do. Okay, I got you. All right, and he went in there and executed. He didn't look like he was worried at no point in time in that fight, he looked like, okay, I know eventually I'm going to take over this fight. He having his moments right now, but eventually I'm going to take over this fight. That's how that man looked. He didn't look like he was
salute, man.
worried about that fight at all.
I mean,
most definitely.
I'll tell you this, man. I know he was glad that. I bet they was glad Navarrete moved up.
Man, ain't nobody worried about Navarrete, dog. Navarrete moved because he didn't want. Dog, and that's another thing. I heard MarkyDan said it. He said he never really ducked no smoke. O'Shaquie never ducked smoke. That man he was Shakur Stevenson mandatory. Well, in position to be Shakur Stevenson mandatory for 2 years. When Shakur was at 126 and when he was at 130. He was Shakur's mandatory. Well, in position to be called as his mandatory. Shakur didn't want that fight. Shakur never wanted that fight. Nobody has ever called out O'Shaquie Foster. Nobody said, hey, I want to go fight that dude. I see him coming up. I want to fight him. He's a good fighter.
Oscar Valdez said he could beat him. Oscar Valdez said he could beat him in a new interview.
Oscar Valdez would get beat into the dirt. He would get beat into the dirt.
Well, that's now, because look at the position Valdez is in.
I don't care. They're the same age.
No. I'm talking about BBO said he want to fight O'Shaquie now.
Yeah, he has no choice but to fight him now. Oscar Valdez's name is not ringing bells no more. He's not a champion anymore. He doesn't call a shot. He's trying to get somebody to. He's like Keith Thurman. He's looking for an opening. He don't call the shots no more. He's looking for an opening. Somebody give me a shot. Somebody please give me a shot. I want to try to become a champion again. He's in a position that Keith Thurman is in.
O'Shaquie is who Shakur really wants to be, or really who he thinks he is.
He said Shakur ran from Foster. That's a good point, 88. I forgot about that. He did run from O'Shaquie.
Yeah, he did.
How he ran from O'Shaquie? He lost his belts on the scale.
No. This before he lost the belt. Like I said, this man was his mandatory for 2 years. He was his mandatory. Well, he was in position to be called his mandatory for 2 years. Shakur fought everybody else around O'Shaquie. He never fought O'Shaquie. He never tried to fight O'Shaquie. O'Shaquie wanted that fight, but O'Shaquie is the type of person. He's not gonna complain. He's just gonna wait for his shot. He's not gonna complain. He's not gonna say nothing. You never heard O'Shaquie in interviews say, "Hey, yeah, these guys scared to fight me. Nobody want to fight me." You don't hear him talk like that. He just wait for his opportunity.
I don't
disagree, but I don't think Shakur ran from him. He fought the guys that were there. He fought Jamel Herring, Valdez, and then he fought Conceição. Those were probably the three best names over at top rank.
O'Shaquie was there though.
You talking about at 130? I'm talking about at 126.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't speak on that.
He was his number one contender. He was his number one contender at 126 and at 130.
2 times.
Well, why O'Shaquie didn't press it, man?
He don't never press nothing.
I just told you he don't. He wait for his opportunity. He's not that type of person that's gonna be in the news. Say, hey, these guys scared to fight me. He's not that type of person. He just wait for his opportunity.
It is what it is.
The same way Shakur Stevenson ran for Gary Russell. He ran for Gary Russell as well.
A lot of dudes ran for Gary Russell. I ain't gonna even stop, man. They were scared to death of him at 126.
That man.
Let me ask you. Do you think? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Leo Santa Cruz is a duck for not fighting Gary at 126?
Do I think he what?
Of course.
Even though he moved up for a Tank Davis fight?
Do I think he ran from Gary Russell?
Yeah. My question was, do you think Leo is a duck for not fighting Gary Russell at 126?
Yes. No,
even though he moved up for a Tank fight?
He didn't move up to fight Tank Davis. He didn't move up to fight Tank Davis. He was the champion. That wasn't a vacant belt they was fighting for. He was the WBA super champion at 130.
Yeah.
He moved up there to fight and become the champion, and then he got a Tank Davis fight. He called out Tank Davis. It wasn't He moved
Well, I
up there
think
to
Al
fight Tank
Heyman had
Davis.
that whole thing set up for him, for him to get the belt and for Tank Davis to have his first pay-per-view event with Leo in Texas.
So let me explain something.
Let
Let me explain something to you. You a champion. I'm a champion. I want to fight you. You ain't really trying to fight me. You say you'll fight anybody, but you really not trying to fight me. Then all of a sudden you see me do an interview. I got my arm around your father, talking about, yeah, I'm close enough. I could touch your father. Nigga, you ain't get in the ring with me, man.
Who said that, Leo?
No, Gary said that.
That's what Gary said. Gary had his arm around Leo's father, said, I'm close enough. I could touch your father. You still ain't trying to make the fight? That man Leo Santa Cruz ain't mentioned Gary Russell's name ever.
Salute to my brother Billy. Hey,
ever.
That was hey MarkyDan. He did say, he said, I could touch your father right now. He said it just like that, bro. I don't know why he said it.
That man threatened your father, and you like, man, I'm fighting at 130, and you still had your belt at 126. You get beat by Tank Davis and go back down to 126.
Hey, Mark, you read that comment for me, man?
Leo Santa Cruz, Mayers, Frampton, Warrington, Shelby, and others were scared to death of Gary Russell.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That comes by way of our brother 88 Sports Talk.
Yeah, he was trying to unify with all those guys. They would not unify with him.
I really to this day hate that Gary talked back to Floyd, man. That messed his whole career up, man. Should never talk back to Floyd, man.
I mean, it had something to do with Floyd, but it also had a lot to do with those guys who was just scared to fight Gary. They were just scared. A lot of those guys were just scared. The only one that was brave enough to get in there with him was Lomachenko.
Yeah, that was a tough fight too, man. Loma won, but that was a tough fight.
Yeah. I think me personally, I still think it was a draw. They didn't count a knockdown that was clearly a knockdown. But I mean, it is what it is. Gary said that man beat him. I go with him. He said, "Hey, the man beat me, but I want to run it back. He don't want to run it back." Still to this day, Lomachenko still don't want to run it back.
I wouldn't run it back. That nigga Gary was good.
Yeah, but it shows how less of a fighter you are if you scared to run it back with somebody that you beat. If you as good as you say you are, and you beat me, there's no question about it. You could beat me on any given day, and you don't want to run it back. That man wants to run it back, and you don't want to run it back. It shows you how less of a fighter you are.
Not really.
You should Gary should have been more active.
Career.
Yeah, I think he should have been more active too, but he wasn't. What can you do? He said to me,
and that nigga Barney Ross, he's trying whatever he can to keep Henry off him. Nothing working.
And Henry is whooping his head.
No, that's the kind of fight that BBO like somebody just stand there and get hit. He just like niggas standing there to get hit.
That's all Devin gonna look when you get in there with Ryan.
Oh, Ross got feet, but Henry is cornering him good. Or he at the point where he's just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna stand and fight. This nigga is just in front of me at all times.
What do you think about Catterall fighting Josh Taylor again?
Who?
That fight should have happened a long,
I don't even want to see that fight.
I think that it's lost a little bit of that fizz. Had it happened when it was supposed to, all the way back in 2021, had they had that fight in England, that could have been huge. But right now, I don't really give a fuck about that fight. I'm gonna be honest. I think Jack Catterall is gonna knock out Josh Taylor.
No, I don't want to see that fight because Jack Catterall should have been the champion. Like literally right now, Tio shouldn't be a champion right now.
Wow, that's rough, Bree.
No, I'm being honest because Jack Catterall was supposed to be the champion. Jack Catterall was supposed to be the champion. So Tio shouldn't be a champion right now.
That was a tough fight, though, man. I'll say that.
It could be a tough fight all at once.
I thought Jack Catterall won. I thought Jack Catterall won.
No, it was clear that Jack Catterall won. It wasn't like, oh, it was close. It could go either way. No, it was clear. Jack Catterall won. Like
I think
anytime the commentator said the wrong man won, and they usually ride for their fighters. Anytime they say the wrong man won,
Top Rank, they were dick riding Josh Taylor that night.
Yeah, they were.
But I did think that Jack Catterall won. I thought he won it clearly 7-5 with the knockdown. That should have just made it very clear. But for whatever reason, they were in Josh Taylor's hometown, so it just went the way it went.
I'll tell you this, man. Josh Taylor had a bizarre end to his career, man. Like he just went from
he's just undisciplined. His life is a mess right now. I hear him and his woman are going through it. I hear he's the type of dude he likes to get drunk and get into fights.
No, that's
and
a
you
lot
see
of
he
those
doesn't
guys.
fight that much, bro.
That's a lot of those guys from over there in the UK. A lot of those guys, that's what they do. They drink and party. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Sanders. That's all Sanders do.
Yeah, that's all they do. They drink and party. Every weekend they go out. I'm ready to get fucked up, and that's what they do.
God damn.
I mean, I that's why I mean, you very seldom see a fighter from the UK or anybody from the UK that doesn't drink. Very seldom see it. What was it? Everybody in the UK, that's what they do.
You ain't lying about that. Only person I've ever seen not drink is Lennox Lewis. That boy Lennox didn't drink. That was about it.
No, but Lennox, he's a vegan. He don't really fuck with Nash. He doesn't put no type of toxins in his body.
That's because Lennox wasn't no daggone UK fighter. Lennox was a Canadian fighter / Jamaican fighter / UK fighter. He didn't know what he wanted to be.
Damn.
A man want to be Jamaican, then he want to be Canadian, then he want to be from the UK. You don't know what fighter you getting.
He said, "Man, I thought when Gary touched Leo's father, we got a fight. Nope, lost all respect for Leo."
Yeah, I mean, like I said, anytime a man threatens your family members and you don't want to fight them, no, I question your heart as a fighter, because I don't care if I believe you can whoop my ass. You threaten my family, nigga, we gotta fight. You might beat my ass, but we gonna fight. I'm gonna let you know that you're not gonna just sit here and threaten my family and think you just gonna walk away unscathed. No, we're gonna fight.
He said, "What do you get is what I don't get is why is Haney fighting Haney instead of
no, you said why Haney fight instead of T.O. at 140.
Oh, he meant Ryan.
Well,
because he's scared of T.O., man. We all know that. Super my man Bruce.
No, the reason why Devin Haney is fighting Ryan Garcia instead of T.O. One, T.O. just got out of a fight, so he couldn't get that fight. And when T.O. was making that fight for February, Haney had just got out of a fight in December 9th, so that fight wasn't going to happen. And two,
not only that, Ryan Garcia is a much bigger fight for Devin Haney.
That's what I'm about to say. It's a bigger fight to fight Ryan Garcia over T.O.
Yeah. I think if they were to fight after that, it would just make it that much bigger a fight, because you bring in the casual audience that Ryan has after Devin Haney whoops his ass. You bring in that to a T.O. fight. So I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen next year. I'm not gonna say it happens this year. I think that would be too optimistic.
I don't think it's gonna happen next year. I think it's gonna take for T.O. to do like Oscar Valdez and Keith Thurman. He lose a belt and he want to try to become a champion again, and he has no choice but to fight somebody that's willing to get in the ring with him and Devin Haney. That's when they will fight. I don't think T.O. fights Devin Haney at no point in time while he is a champion right now. He don't want to lose his belt to Devin Haney. He'd rather have the opportunity of taking Devin Haney's belt, but he don't want to lose his belt to Devin Haney.
I think until he gets his feet together, he should not even think about fighting Devin Haney because Dev will wash him and
right now
just embarrass him. I think he should probably move to Japan and get with Inui and Inui's dad, see what they could teach him.
He's definitely not ready because Devin gonna run from him. So
no,
that's
Devin ain't gonna. Devin ain't gonna.
Devin ain't gonna run him into some shit. That's what he gonna do.
Devin ain't gonna run from that man at all. Devin gonna stand right there. He got the longer arm reach. He's the range. He's the rangier fighter. He's gonna stand right there and just make Tio come to him, and he just gonna counterpunch Tio the whole fucking night. Keep a jab in his face and counterpunch his ass the whole night. Tio is horrible on his front foot. He's horrible.
Yeah,
when he gotta come forward, he's horrible.
That's a good point.
And Devin Haney has a better ring IQ than Tio. He's gonna make Tio come forward. Because Devin Haney can stay on the outside and just use his jab. Tio can't. Tio got shorter arms. He's a smaller fighter. He can't stay on the outside.
Damn. Whew.
That's why I said Tio would never beat Tank Davis. He got to come forward to fight Tank Davis. Tank Davis going to set his ass up. He's going to walk right into something fighting Tank Davis.
You don't think Tank Davis will try to walk him down?
No, Tank will walk him down once he get him hurt, the same way he did Ryan. He walked him down once he got hurt, and Ryan took that goddamn knee. He said, nope, you're not hitting me again. Let me stop right here. Tank
I give Ryan credit, though.
Ryan backed up. Tank said, yeah, and walked in. Ryan said, oh, hell no. I'm going to take this knee.
I give Ryan a lot of credit, though, man, for being a man and fighting these tough fights.
I give him credit for getting in there with Tank. He should have got in there 2 years prior. It would have been the same outcome. But he should have got in there 2 years prior. I think it would have still been the same outcome, though. I think it would have been a lot worse, actually. I think Ryan.
How y'all feel about Inoue's comments about American fighters saying that they soft?
That's his opinion, and he's entitled to it. I think you have some fighters that like to be defensive that are from over here, and I think you have some fighters like O'Shaquie Foster, like Sean Porter, like, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of fighters that are warriors, and they like to put it on the line. So I don't know, that's his opinion. You know, he said American fighters, some of them act like they don't like to get hit in the face, but I mean, I don't even really know what to make of that. I think the objective of boxing, like the greats say, is to hit and not get hit. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said,
no, you tell me what fighter likes to get hit in the face. Now, some fighters like to feel your power, but don't no fighter likes to get hit in the face.
No, but he was speaking from his perspective, because I think he said that he believes that his philosophy of boxing is he's a samurai, and that's his code. That's the way he looks at it.
Let him get hit in the face by Tank Davis. I guarantee he ain't gonna want to get hit in the face again.
What if you stop Tank Davis?
I mean, shit, we could say that, but I done seen this man go through some shit and come back free.
He had a broken face, didn't he?
But that hold on. No, because I keep hearing people say dumb shit like that. That's like saying, okay, well, Tank Davis moved up and get hit by Canelo Alvarez. What happened there?
It ain't nothing dumb. No, it ain't nothing dumb. What person has he fought?
That is dumb. You asking this, you talking about a dude that's 4 divisions up from him.
I don't care about him being 4 divisions. What fighter has he fought that has the power of a Tank Davis?
Donaire?
Nobody.
Donaire?
No, Donaire does not. Stop
okay, what fighter has Tank Davis fought that has the power of Canelo Alvarez? Nobody.
I never said nothing about Canelo Alvarez. We talking about Monty anyway. Where the hell Canelo Alvarez come from? Tank ain't talking about fighting Canelo Alvarez.
In the same weight class.
Nobody talked about Tank fighting Canelo Alvarez. Niggas talk about Monster fighting Tank.
I'm talking about Tank fighting Canelo Alvarez because you're talking about Tank
moving the goalpost because you moving the goalpost because
it's the whole
thing was Monster Inoue versus Tank Davis. So it's who has Monster Inoue fought with the power of a Tank Davis?
I don't give a fuck about Monster Inoue versus Tank Davis. You do.
Supposed to be who has Tank Davis fought with. See, that's what happened when you can't win the argument, because the response is supposed to be who has Tank fought with the power of a Monster Inoue. But we know that Tank fought with somebody that got the power of Monster Inoue, because he fought Rolly, he fought Ryan. They both got the same power of Monster Inoue. They both got the same power as Monster Inoue. Nobody have Monster fought has the power of a Tank Davis. Nobody.
Salute to my brother Clarence in the chat, man.
Okay,
he said, salute to my people. He said, Inmate must watch the Shakur versus Santos fight.
That shit was
probably. Or he might have been. He might have watched the. He might have watched that fight, or it could have been the daggone T.O. versus
get out of here.
Jermaine Ortiz.
That was another goddamn embarrassment.
Jermaine Ortiz ran, man. I thought he was on the track team.
No, Jermaine Ortiz, if you want to say he ran, okay, you say he ran. What I saw was a fighter that was moving around the ring and another fighter who don't know how to cut the ring off.
Hold on. So Sonny Liston didn't cut the ring off against Muhammad Ali? So I mean, you can't cut the ring off against everybody, man.
That's what are you talking about, BB?
That's his fault.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped because of that.
Exactly.
I mean, it's some people you can't cut the ring off on.
No, if you can't cut the ring off, that's your fault. You're supposed to learn how to cut the ring off. That's your fault. That's something that you need to work on.
Yeah.
We never said Canelo Alvarez don't know how to cut the ring off. We never said David Benavidez don't know how to cut the ring off. We never said Floyd don't know how to cut the ring off. Tank don't know how to cut. We never said that about those guys because they know how to do it. So if you don't know how to do it, then your ass need to get in the gym and learn.
I mean, I ain't seen Tank fight nobody with lateral movement though, so I can't.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying you never heard that. You never heard those people saying they don't know how to cut the ring off.
Salute to my man Rodney. What he said.
And actually, if you go back and look at Mario Barrio, when Mario Barrio was running around that goddamn ring after Tank touched his ass, Tank cut him off and caught him again. Dropped his ass again.
You know what's funny? I had never seen Mario Barrios move around like that before.
Barrios was the one coming forward.
No, I'm talking about when he got hurt.
The whole fight. But Tank Davis, that was actually the fight Tank impressed me in, because he was catching them and setting them up with shit. It wasn't until the 7th round that Tank started to turn the tide in that fight. And you even heard, what's the bull name, Virgil Hunter? He was mad as shit at Mario Barrios because he was trying to be a warrior. He was telling that nigga to clinch and to use lateral movement. Instead, that motherfucker, he went in there and wanted to be an action fighter and got knocked out.
Tank Davis does it every time. When he realized you can't hurt him, he start walking forward.
He said, anyway, sleeps Tank easy. I don't know about that, bro. Abdul Wahid got a beard on him, man. Abdul Wahid got a beard.
Your ass hot rod gonna be just like on your goddamn video. Come on, anyway, get your ass up. Come on, anyway, get your ass up. Come on, anyway, get your ass up.
Take off, fighter Mario. 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 Take off. Take off. Take off. Take off, fighter Mario.
That's exactly what we're gonna be saying. Come on, anyway, get your ass up. Come on, anyway, get your ass up. Come on, anyway, get your ass up. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
You know, I ain't gonna lie to us. I don't know why people keep talking about that fight, man. In a way, not fighting no Tank Davis.
I don't want to see that fight.
Tell Tank to move up a fucking weight class.
No, I don't want to see that fight until, in a way, move up properly. I don't want that man to jump up there and fight Tank Davis because I know what the outcome is going to be. That man is jumping up, 3 weight classes to fight Tank Davis. I know what the outcome is going to be.
Well, ain't that what Shakur doing? Ain't he a 3-division champ? Ain't that Shakur doing that? Ain't he a 3-division champion?
Shakur moved up throughout the weight class. He didn't go from 126 straight to 135. He didn't do that.
I don't even know why we are talking about this fight. Tank said the nigga is too little, and Nui said that was some bullshit that the fans are talking about. Why the fuck do we even talk about
it? They're the same size.
Hold
up. You was one of the ones that are saying it. You was one of the ones.
Yeah, Mark, you on that body? Yes, you was,
You
Mark.
was one of the ones that was saying it. I kept saying that shit is not happening.
Mark, you the one that always bring that up. You get on my nerves.
It was this nigga Free that said, Louis ain't never fought nobody with tank power.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking about tonight. I'm talking about when Inoue had beat Cool Boy, and he became the two-time undisputed champion. You were one of the ones that was saying Inoue gonna move up fight Tank Davis. I said, dog, that shit is not happening.
You can go on Phantom Stream. Me, him, and Butch were talking about that shit, and Butch was even saying, "Oh, Inoue can move up and beat Tank Davis right now. He's a special fighter." I said, Tank will put Inoue on a fucking stretcher. You can go back and look for that screen. I remember. I
don't know what you said on. I don't know what you said on.
I'm talking what you said over here. I
don't know what you said on nobody else's platform, but over here, you was pushing for Inoue to fight Tank Davis. I don't know what you said at somebody else's platform.
That's a fucking cap. Absolutely.
That's what you said over
Mark,
here.
You capping out. Mark, you capping out, bro. I heard you say that, bro.
We heard you say it. You said it multiple times,
never
dog.
Bring up that fight.
Okay, you said it multiple times, dog. You said it multiple
times. Find me the
clips.
Clips it. I can find you my clips to prove that I said that Inoue will get put on a stretcher.
I'm gonna go back and find the clip, and I'm gonna clip it, and I'm gonna put it on here, and I'm like, is this you or not? I'm telling you, you have said it multiple times, dog. You said it
MarkyDan, you said that a bunch of times, bro. I don't know why you already capping like that. You ain't never said that.
Okay, well, find me the clips.
I was the one that said, dog, that's not going to happen. That man don't need to jump up 3 weight classes. If he moves up, yeah, that fight can happen down the line. Not right now. I said that man move up 3 weight classes, he going to get his ass whooped by Tank Davis. He's not ready for a Tank Davis.
Because remember, me and you both were saying that Inoue would beat him.
Yes,
so
that's both of y'all were saying that shit. And I was one saying, no.
Cap artists. You and you alone probably said some goofball shit like that.
No, you was. You and BBO. I was the one going there, you and BBO. Now all of a sudden you ain't say it.
I ain't gonna lie, he did. Hey, Mark, he did. Hey, Free said exactly what he just said. Nah. And then got a memory like an elephant. He definitely said just everything he just said.
No, I'm telling you, I know what the fuck you said. I was going back and forth with you and BBO about this joint for like 2 weeks. We were talking about this shit for like 2 weeks. I'm like, no, that shit is not happening. I'm telling you, I know.
Bro, I'm telling you, that happened because this nigga Free was saying the same thing he said now. The nigga kept saying, no, it's not gonna happen. He gonna hurt him or whatever he was saying. You know how Free get. Free cussed us out the whole stream.
I was like, y'all niggas is stupid thinking that Monster Inoue gonna go up there and fight Tank Davis. That man is too big for him. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
y'all was like, nah, he'll beat Tank Davis. Tank Davis ain't fighting nobody with the power of Monster Inoue. I think this was right after Tank fought Ryan or right before Tank fought Ryan. It might have been right after Tank fought Ryan. No,
yeah,
it was right before Tank fought Ryan because he had just got finished beating Cool Boy. It was right before he fought Ryan.
I ain't gonna lie. I said that stuff. I ain't gonna lie, Mark. I said all that. Because I just got caught up.
Yeah, I know you said all that.
You said it too. You both said it here in the green. Now you want to change up on me. I said how you do. At least I stand by what I say, man. You want to play like you never said that, bro. Everybody said that. Because I ain't gonna lie, because Cool Boy ain't no bum, man.
Say that.
Cool Boy beat everybody, man, and got ducked a bunch.
You gotta find me some proof. You gotta find me some proof.
I will trust. Matter of fact, Monday I will have the proof for you. I will have it on Monday when we do our show because I'm gonna go back because I know I got it on the live. I got all the lives that me and BBO did since we started.
I can't wait to hear this.
I got all of that. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, that wasn't me. That was BBO. I was just agreeing with BBO.
Great news, man. We're gonna be interviewing come Tuesday. We're gonna be interviewing the guy from Fight Hype. The bald guy, I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, yo, I can't remember his name offhand, but I just confirmed the interview. It's gonna be on Tuesday.
The black dude with the glasses?
No, the bald white guy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the owner of Fight Hype.
No, he one of the guys that be on Fight Hype, a contributor.
Something Hans.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, let me look up his gram. I think that's what I've seen. Good guy, man. We talked for about 30 minutes, man. He know his boxing, man. He used to be a fighter himself. Hold on one second. Man, whenever you looking for something, you can never find it. But you know what I will say though, man. I was a little disappointed, man, when Inoue didn't go up. But with the way Marlon was hitting him, I think that's what made him stay at 122.
Oh, I'm just trying to tell you.
Marlon was punching the heck out of Inoue, man.
No, the man only had 2 fights at 122. Y'all want the man to jump up immediately. I'm like, dog, he need to stay at 122. He ain't ready to move up yet.
He a dog, Free. It's hard not to do that to him, man. He's a dog, man.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't trying to save nobody. If he whenever he ready to move up, go for it. People said he was a fool to fight. People said he was a fool to move straight up and fight Cool Boy. Stop that nigga. So go ahead with your move, anyway.
Actually, no, it wasn't that. That's what he was supposed to do. He was the undisputed champion at the lower weight class. He was supposed to move up and use his golden ticket to fight the champion at the next division. That's what he's supposed to do.
You know what? The WBO belt. It seemed like they always get to move up, man.
Who?
I said whoever had a WBO belt, that's the best belt to have because you get to be the super the mandatory right away. Like that's the best belt out there, man. WBO belt.
You can be the mandatory right away if the mandatory in that division didn't already file petition to be the mandatory. If like the same thing that happened to Boo Boo. Boo Boo was the WBO champion. He moved up from 160 to 168 to fight Canelo, and they said he had to fight Zach Parker because Zach Parker had already filed a petition to become the mandatory for the WBO. So he had to fight Zach Parker. It's only if the number one contender for the WBO hasn't filed a petition to become the mandatory, or they haven't called him to become the mandatory yet. Either or. If he hasn't filed or they haven't called. If they already called or he already filed to become the mandatory, he can't be called a mandatory. He got to fight that number one contender first, and then he could fight the champion. But if none of that happened, yeah, he can move right up and fight the champion.
Hold on, I thought Usyk was able to move right up and fight Joshua.
Yes, I just said he can if they haven't already filed the paperwork to become the mandatory. If the number one contender in the WBO hasn't filed the paperwork to become the mandatory, or the WBO hasn't called a mandatory, yes, he can move up and fight the WBO.
And Derek Chisora before he fought MJ. He didn't move straight up for that fight. I mean, I think he was in position in the WBO for the fight, but I don't think he went straight into the fight.
No. Usyk didn't fight the WBO champion. He didn't fight Anthony Joshua when he got the heavyweight. He fought a couple of fights before he fought Anthony Joshua. He fought a couple of fights.
Yeah.
He was undisputed at cruiserweight, and then he moved to heavyweight and fought a couple of fights before he fought Anthony Joshua. He didn't fight Anthony Joshua right away. But he could have. He could have if there wasn't a mandatory for Anthony Joshua for the WBO, or they didn't call a mandatory for the WBO. So he could have, but he didn't. But that's what happened to Andrade. When he moved up to fight Canelo, Zach Parker was already called as the WBO mandatory. I mean, he had already filed a petition to be the WBO mandatory. So he had to fight Zach Parker in order to get that shot at Canelo.
But that was on Boo Boo though, Free, that he didn't get that Canelo mandatory. Because he could have moved up a long time before that. Because he wasn't fighting shit at 160.
Yeah, he could have. I think he was on it.
I think he just got bad advice really his whole career.
I think at that time when Canelo had became undisputed, I think Boo Boo was getting out of the contract with DeJong. I think that's when DeJong was getting rid of Boo Boo. Because remember, when DeJong got rid of Boo Boo, he didn't fight for a while. He didn't fight until he got the deal with PBC. Once he got the deal with PBC, that's when we saw Boo Boo fight again. He didn't fight for a while. I think it was like almost 2 years since he had fought. What's going on, Tay Tay? What's going on, Clarence? Yeah, I think it was like almost 2 years that Boo Boo sat out before he got a fight after he got out of the after DeJong got rid of him with that contract.
No, I think it was a year. Then he fought Demond Nicholson.
It might have been a year, but I know he sat out for a while.
Yeah.
But he could have fought Zach Parker. He ended up fighting Demond Nicholson instead of fighting Zach Parker. And you know what? Whatever happened to Zach Parker being a mandatory to Canelo?
He got beat by John Ryder, remember?
Okay. I'm like, hold
That's
up.
how John Ryder got that fight.
To him?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Parker.
Zach Parker, his career, I don't know. I don't want to. I know I hate a lot, but I don't want to put nothing negative on it. It just didn't work out. He had an injury in one of his fights. Then he came back and just lost to Ryder. Got his ass kicked.
Talking about Parker?
Yeah, he just flailed out.
I mean, I don't know how good he really was anyway, because I never really heard of him until the whole situation with Boo Boo. When Boo Boo was supposed to be moving up from 60 to 68. That's when I heard about Zach Parker. I never really heard of him before then.
I was paying attention to him because he was getting hyped up over there in the UK. But
he was matched really well too. That's the thing. He had some good matchmaking with him.
And see, that's the thing with the UK fighters. You can't really tell how good
Who's
they really are.
Yeah.
You can't really tell. You can have your assumptions that they good, but you don't really know how good, because those fighters over there, a lot of those fighters ain't really that good. Some of them are. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of those guys are not really that good. So yeah, they might have a good record. And they fought a lot of guys over there, but how good are they really? Because we see when they fight the top of the division, you see it's really no comparison. You're like, okay, I thought this guy was good. This guy had a great record, and then he get in here and this man get beat damn near half to death.
Yeah, I thought that about Dillian White. I thought Dillian White was a lot better than he actually was.
That man sucker for a goddamn uppercut.
No, I think Dillian White was a good
fighter.
That man is a drug cheat. That's what he is.
He stayed getting knocked out by uppercuts.
Yeah. You can say that too. Yeah.
I don't know about the whole drug cheat thing, but he stayed getting knocked out.
What is
drug cheat.
That man had been found dirty multiple times.
Yeah, he popped back he popped all the way back in 2013. Then he popped in 2019, and now this is his third time. That's 3 times too many. For your name to just keep getting called and some shit.
That man done popped dirty multiple times. It ain't nothing to think about. The man is just a drug cheat.
But every time it's for weight cutters. Come on, those are weight cutters.
I can understand.
Weight cutters and heavyweight. Get the fuck up out of here, BBS.
No, I'm talking about that's the stuff he was taking.
No, listen. I can understand.
I'm not. Okay, go ahead.
You pop dirty one time. You use a supplement that you've been using, and they put it on the ban list this year, and all of a sudden you take it again. Forgot that it was on the ban list, and you pop dirty. I'll give you a pass. You don't pop dirty ever again. I'll give you a pass for that one. But multiple dirty tests, hell no. Once, I give you a pass. 2, 3 times, hell no. Hell no. I'm not giving you no pass 2 or 3 times. Like Canelo, I give him a pass. I mean, he still popped dirty. I give him a pass. He never popped dirty again. I mean, who knows if he using, they raise the levels or whatever. We don't know if he's still using or not. I mean, it is what it is. So he hasn't popped dirty since then.
But he had a bad hamburger, man. Come on, bro. He had a bad hamburger.
Stop. Why you doing that, BB? You just throw out narratives.
You believe the hamburger the same way you believe the bad eggs?
The same way you believe
or the bad teeth.
Arizona.
You believe the bad teeth too?
His spoiled Arizona.
I don't know about no eggs, man.
You believe the the cream that you supposed to be rubbing on your dog too? I mean, if you believe the hamburger, you got to believe those as well.
Hey, one thing that's funny is whenever those guys get popped dirty and they be tested for that pregnancy medicine, that always make me laugh.
No, this is what I don't understand.
Hey, my bad, guys. Hold up a second. I didn't even get to do the intro for this fight. This is our final fight of the evening. We got Emil Griffith taking on Benny Kid Paret in their third fight. This is one of the most tragic nights in the sport of boxing. It would lead to the lower weight classes being taken off cable television for almost 30 years. A truly tragic event. Go ahead.
I mean, this is what I don't understand. If you pop dirty, you know you did something you wasn't supposed to do. Why not just say, you know what? Why not just, damn, he got caught bad. Why not just say, you know what? I made a mistake. I made a mistake and just, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad.
That's an island boy right there.
And he got hurt bad.
Just own up to your mistake. I respect you more if you just own up to your mistake and say, you know what, I did something I wasn't supposed to do. I apologize to all my fans. It will never happen again. I'm gonna take my punishment like a man or a woman, and whatever is given to me, I take it on the chin and keep it moving.
That ain't true because Canelo did all that. You still ain't forgive him, man. Stop.
No, he did not. Canelo said he ate some bad meat. He said he ate some bad meat. He ain't do none of that.
He said it was a mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake. He ate bad meat. So did motherfucking Conor Ben. He said he made a mistake. He ate some bad eggs. So did Tyson Fury. He said he made a mistake. He ate a wild boar, even though there wasn't wild boars in that country for over 20 years.
The part that made me laugh was
testicles.
when a farmer came back on and said that wasn't true.
But I'm like, no, if you just admit you made a mistake.
Amazing. Tyson Fury donated all $10 million of his Deontay Wilder purse from the first fight, but you didn't pay this man who was keeping your secrets? That shit is crazy to me. Tyson Fury is a fucking nut.
Hey, announce this fight again, MarkyDan. Who fighting? Emil
Griffith versus Benny Kid Paret, the third meeting.
Oh, I guess where he passed away?
Yeah, this is the tragic third fight where Benny Kid Paret lost his life.
It's a wild fight, man. I think they took all boxing off TV for this.
Yep. Nah, Kid Paret, he was one of them type of guys. He would just he'll hit you and wait for you to fall down out of exhaustion, or excuse me, he'll let you hit him until you fall down out of exhaustion. He was like a fucking Rocky at welterweight, just a dumb fighter. But them's the type of fighters you like, right, BBO?
Yep.
Oh, you should be fighters that stand in the ring like a man.
Yep, them type of fighters that end up strung up on the ropes, on the flat on their back, not moving, right?
Oh my God, here you go. I never said that, man.
That's what happened. The niggas standing there and just take punches to the face.
Hey, Clarissa Shields said it best. What she say? The sport of hit and not get hit. You still gotta get hit. It's boxing, man.
No, she said you still gonna get hit. But the object of the sport is to hit and not get hit. She said you're still going to get hit. It's boxing. You are going to get hit, but you're supposed to hit and not get hit. You ain't supposed to stand there and just take shots.
Golly.
Oh, God damn.
Woo! Oh, he got him hurt now.
Where is the towel? That's what be wrong. They never threw the towel like they should. Ooh. He's beat him to death.
He fighting back though.
Yeah, he is, but he about to go to bed.
He had a fight up at middleweight before this. He fought Gene Foreman. He got absolutely beat to death. People were saying that was the fight that really set in motion this tragic event.
Yeah, they thought he was gonna pass away back
That's why
then.
you don't see guys do that no more. Guys don't be moving up weight classes like that.
It's dangerous, man.
Wow.
You know what I would say?
That's
I
why
was a
you
little
saw that nigga
disappointed to hear T.O.
Jamel
say
Charlo moving around that ring.
I was a little disappointed to hear T.O. say he wanted to fight Terrence Crawford at a catchweight. That was crazy.
He said that after he got his ass.
It was all cap. It was all clout. That's all it was, BBO.
Yeah.
He
I
said
was
that
hoping he would stop Ryan.
after he got outboxed. He's like, you know what? I'll fight you at the catchweight.
I don't know why people do these catchweights, man. Either you can make the weight or you can't. Like I didn't know this until I looked it up. Ryan Garcia's last 3 fights have been at a catchweight. That's crazy, man. 3 fights in a row, he making his own weight class.
That was Ryan that asked for a catchweight his last 3 fights.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia is gonna get beat to death. He's gonna get beat to hell. He's been putting out. You see, every day he keeps putting out these 50 punches in 5-second video, and he keeps doing it in different locations. That man is not focused on this fight whatsoever. He's just trying to promote and make his bag as big as possible.
Man,
and I don't blame him.
He won't stop Devin.
So
okay, BBO. Okay.
I don't see him stopping Devin.
How much you want to put on it?
I put $500 on it right now. You said that Ryan Garcia will stop Devin. Bet you right now, $500 he will not.
I ain't gonna bet that he'll knock him out for $500. I bet you he'll win though. You want to bet that he wins?
Okay, I got $500 on Devin Haney winning. Bet right now. Bet.
I got $10 on Ryan. I got $10.
Hey, D, you know, I said BBO in text. I said the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight is done. He's sitting back. Oh, Ryan Garcia gonna stop Devin Haney. I said bet 1,000. That nigga never hit me back.
BBO saw what happened when he fought,
bro.
I just like you. I don't see Ryan Garcia beating Devin Haney with only one hand. I don't see him stopping Devin Haney with only one hand. Devin Haney is cut from the same cloth that Tank Davis is cut from. They learned how to fight out of the same gym. Floyd Mayweather is a master of taking away your best weapon. Whatever is your best weapon, he's going to take it away from you. And that's what Devin Haney learned how to fight. That's what Tank Davis learned how to fight. They learn how to take away your best weapon.
I've never really seen Tank take away somebody's best weapon because he fight the same style fighter every time. So I don't know. He's been in a lot of showcases. I really don't know what Tank can do. He got to get a real fight though.
We know he got his ankle monitor off, so he's about to do something.
Yeah, that's good. That's good news, man. Hopefully, he do a good job with his second chance. Go ahead.
Tired of all the speculation. I'm sick and tired of his fans and team making excuses that he's not. I just want a date and I want an opponent. I don't even care who it is at this point.
It's gonna be El Rayo.
I think everybody that keeps saying that it's gonna be El Rayo. I really think y'all want him to fight El Rayo. I think y'all want him to fight El Rayo, so y'all can have something.
That's a good fight.
Like niggas want their opinions to be validated. You know what that is.
He said it's a good fight, but then as soon as Tank say I'm fighting El Rayo, I told you he wasn't gonna fight nobody. He gonna fight a Mexican. I told you. Everybody, y'all don't know what the hell y'all want.
We just want to see fights, Ferg. That's all we want to do is see fights.
But you can't blame somebody for expecting Tank Davis to fight an El Rayo.
I'm not
blame
saying
somebody for that.
I'm just saying I want him to fight Frank Martin. I'm gonna keep saying Frank Martin until they say Frank Martin is not on the table. I haven't heard that Frank Martin's not on the table.
Yeah, but I don't see that fight happening either.
I see
Why not though? Like,
because you seen Frank Martin not take that money with Shakur.
Fight for Tank Davis to make BBO.
I'm just saying, you seen Frank Martin not take that easy money with Shakur, man. So
no, Frank Martin was getting $1 million. He fight Tank Davis, he's gonna make more than $1 million.
He'll probably make like $2 million and 30% on the back end, which is big money fighting Tank Davis.
No, he's not gonna get $2 million guaranteed. He's not gonna get $2 million guaranteed. He gonna probably get $1 million guaranteed, but he's gonna get a percentage on the back end, which is gonna be more than $1 million. He's gonna probably end up walking away making somewhere around $5 or $6 million for that fight, instead of just fighting Shakur for only one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, time will tell, man.
That's how they do business over there.
Time will tell, man. I want to see some big fights. I don't know why we can't. I hope we can get the T.O. versus Ryan fight next, man. After Ryan beats Devin.
I don't want to see no goddamn T.O. versus Ryan. I want to see T.O. versus Keyshawn Davis.
Keyshawn Davis.
I want to see Dev versus Matias. Or nah, I want to see Richardson Hitchens versus Matias. That's what the fight I'm trying to see. I'm tired of all the talk. I want to see him test it.
Hitchens versus who?
Matias.
I don't know. Matias might say his hand is broke again.
I don't know if that's going to happen because Richardson Hitchens is #1 for the WBC.
I don't know. His mouth is working. Matias just got signed to Matchroom, and Hitchens said he ain't got no problem fighting him in the IBF. Despite the fact that he said before he didn't like the weight clause or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the fight. I just don't know if it's going to happen because he's going to be the #1 contender for the WBC because the guys that's in line to be #1, they are already taking other fights. So they're moving out of the #1 position.
But what's his name? Sandor Martin is the #1 in the WBC right now, so I don't think he could jump him unless they fought an eliminator.
No, listen what I'm saying.
At least I don't think, because
what I'm saying is, Martin will get that fight, and then right after him, it will be Hitchens as the #1 contender. Hitchens will be the #1 contender after Martin.
But I don't see why they couldn't make the fight for Hitchens in the summer. I really don't see why, because I just think Richardson Hitchens is ready. I really think so. Whether or not he gets beat, it is what it is. But I think he's ready for a title shot.
Ain't Hitchens on Top Rank now? Oh, no, he's big shot.
He's still with Matchroom. He's hurt. Oh, he's in a cloud.
Oh, there you go.
No, I think he kept fighting for another 3 rounds after this.
That's
why he got killed. That's why he stopped it.
You mean unalive, man?
So, excuse me, I apologize.
Dang, I did.
This
is a sad fight. We gotta play that. What's that? Past lives on this one, man.
Well, I mean, but Matias is over on Matchroom for 2 fights. He already got 1 fight lined up.
No, I don't know what 5 fights.
I don't know what the second fight is. He got 1 fight already lined up. That's happening in Puerto Rico this spring. So I don't know what the second fight is. I don't know if that's a Devin Haney fight or if that's somebody else.
They said they don't really have an opponent, but they said Liam Paro is a name that's being floated around right now for them.
I heard that the Monster Anyway is looking to fight Mbili.
Who?
Maybe.
I was hearing, if I'm saying his name right.
Who you said, BBO?
Mbili. The Mexican Monster is in negotiation with Mbili. Is that his name?
Well, if you're gonna fight it, Billy, why not just fight Morrell, bro? I don't understand that.
I don't know, man.
No, if David Benavidez fight.
No, Morrell is fighting Mbili. That's who he named as his next fight.
Oh, okay, yeah. That matchup makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Now Benavidez, really, he should just wait on Canelo, I guess, if he's scared to lose it. If he's scared to
I don't
lose.
know. He might be fighting Canelo next because Jamal said he ain't fighting him next. He said, I ain't heard shit. I'm on vacation. I don't know why y'all keep saying I'm fighting him in May. I'm on vacation. I haven't heard nothing about me fighting him May 4th.
I really hope Canelo is doing all this posturing just so he can make a huge announcement maybe later on in the year for September. I really just hope that that's the play, that maybe he's just trying to work the fans into a frenzy. Because it's like I said, man, this is Mexican Civil War. This is Chavez versus De La Hoya. The part 2 in a sense.
You know what
2.0.
You know what I will say, man? That boy Chavez, man, he fought everybody. He didn't win them all, but he fought everybody. I like when guys do that. They're not scared to put their O on the line.
You said he didn't win them all?
No,
he didn't. The man went, 93, 91-0 before he lost?
He didn't beat Pernell Whitaker, though.
No, he didn't beat Pernell.
He dominated. You're right.
Actually, it was a
Mark
draw.
Breland fight free. That fight pisses me. Matter of fact, I've only ever seen that fight once. That fight pisses me off so bad because Mark Breland got robbed.
They didn't rule it a loss for Pernell. It was a draw. They didn't rule it a loss, but I still think Pernell won that fight. But they ruled it a draw.
And they robbed Mark Breland.
I didn't see the Mark Breland fight. I didn't watch that one.
That's one of the greatest fights of all time, and credit to Chavez. He came back literally the last. It was a buzzer beater knockout.
Yeah,
but I didn't think the fight should have got stopped.
He came like a bow to hell and got him out of there too.
Nah, Chavez is a fucking demon. That was
the same thing. I saw he did the same thing to who was that? Was it my man? What's his name? Not Terry Norris. Oh, the other.
You talking about
Meldred Taylor? He did the same thing to Meldred Taylor. Meldred Taylor was
that's
beating
who he
the shit.
Oh yeah, Meldrick Taylor, not Mark Breland, not Mark Breland.
Oh, I saw the Meldred Taylor fight. Yeah, Meldred Taylor. Meldred Taylor was beating the shit out of his ass, beating the dog shit out of Chavez, and Chavez caught him in the last round. I was like, and I think it was only a few seconds left, and Richard Steele stopped the fight. It was only like 3 seconds left, and he stopped the fight. I was like, dog, it's only 3 seconds left. I'm like, no, he did not stop this fight. No, the hell he did.
I mean,
no, the bell, like literally, the bell rung.
A chance, bro.
No, the man.
You don't have to give nobody a chance.
Down in the last fucking round,
no,
give him a chance.
I understand what you're saying, BBO. BBO, I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand, the man got dropped. The bell rung right after he got dropped. They counted. You know, when the bell ring, it's only 10 seconds left. He got up at the 8 count, and he said, hey, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? We watching the clock say 3, and it's about to go to 2, 1, and the round is over. He was like, are you ready to go? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. He was like, wave it off. Everybody was like, it's only 3 seconds left.
It's because Meldrick Taylor, he looked down at his corner instead of looking at the referee.
I don't care where he looked at. That man could have looked at the heavens for all I care. It was 3 seconds left. By the time he said, okay, fight, the round is over. It's over. He can say fight. Chavez wouldn't even had enough chance to throw another shot.
You remember when Tyson fought Razor Ruddock the first time? Richard Steele stopped it early. He needed a police escort out of there.
He did too.
They were looking to get him the fuck up out of there with some bottles,
some beer cans. They were looking.
Ain't that when they cut the back
man.
of his head with the bottle, or that didn't happen?
And you know what? After that fight, Mel Trailer was never the same after that fight.
Yeah.
It was never
No. He went on and won a title. Beat some good fighters after that fight. It was the Terry Norris stoppage. That's the fight where it was.
Oh, it might have been Norris. It might have been Norris.
Yeah, he decided to move up all the way to 154.
I know one of them was never the same after that fight. Like their career went the opposite direction. Like Terry Norris, he had the big build up when he beat Sugar Ray Leonard and retired Sugar Ray Leonard, and then he fought Chavez and that shit went downhill.
And he stopped. Remember he knocked out John the Beast Mugabe before he fought Sugar Ray.
Yeah, that's how he got the fight with Sugar Ray.
Yeah, he stopped him in one round.
That's wild, man. One thing about them stoppages, man, you never know when guys will ever be the same. Because I've seen Wilder a couple times.
Oh, I think this is a stoppage right here, BBO.
Oh, yeah.
He hit him with like 20 uppercuts. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. And the referee
just wanted him to kill him.
He's done. He's done right
there. That was it for him.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Oh, man.
That's the way of the warrior.
You know, it'd be funny, man. When you see stuff like this, man, you say this is a gruesome sport. This brother's body's lifeless, man. Oh my God.
We are about the title at the moment. We're going to have an interview with the winner. The time is 2:09.
No, it's just crazy to think about it. His final moment encapsulated forever like this.
I mean, he was gone, man. You seen it.
The time, 2 minutes and 9 seconds of the 12th round. The winner by a knockout. And once again, welterweight champion of the world.
Benny Kid Paret would fall into a coma, and I think he would die 11 days later in the hospital. They did a great documentary about him.
Yeah, man. Like they say, man, poor thing.
Be a lawyer.
That's a bad look for our sport too, man. Think if that would happen like on ESPN or Fox.
What you say?
I said, just think if something like that would have happened on ESPN or Fox.
No, you remember Matthias, he unalived that one dude on ESPN.
Oh, dang, I forgot all about that. You're right. He did.
That Buddy McGirt fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't collapse in the ring, but he collapsed after he left the ring. But Matthias put a vicious beating on him.
Yeah, swole that brother up, man. I don't know. You can't, I put like this, you can't, the thing that's so crazy, they keep putting the camera on him. That's wild.
No, but I think it's also out of concern. People want to know what's happening with Benny Kid Paret. Because I remember during the Michael Conlan fight, I was mad at, during the Michael Conlan versus Lee Wood fight, I was mad as shit that they weren't giving out any information on Michael Conlan. And the nigga just fell on his head on concrete. So you didn't even know what was going on. So I think it's good to give people updates.
Yeah, I'm just saying, what if his children are watching or something, man, you know?
Yeah. And they get the stretcher. That's a joke or a phrase we like to use, but that's some serious shit that Benny Kid Paret then went through.
All right, there we go.
I don't know. What you think about that, Free, about that brother being lifeless in the ring like that?
I mean, I blame that shit on the referee and his corner, but the referee was just standing there watching him getting hit continuously without any response.
You know what's so funny about boxing, man? I think these referees are poorly trained, man. I really do. I think they be poorly trained, man. I think you should be a
I
doggone
think a lot of
medic
referees
and a
just have
referee.
their own. My bad, BBO. Go ahead. I
No, I'm
apologize.
saying no. What I'm saying, I think they should have referees should have some type of medical training too, man. Like you might have to give a brother CPR in the ring or something, man. You shouldn't just be a regular dude. You should be like a doctor too, man.
I mean, well,
I think some of them are. I know that you know the New York referee with the big eyes. He refereed Oshaki Foster's fight on
Steve
Friday.
Wilkes.
I think he's a
yeah.
Yeah,
so
Steve
you do
Wilkes is
have
a
some of them that are medical professionals, but
Yeah, but
some
I
do
mean,
law enforcement.
yeah,
I don't know.
even with that, like anybody can take a CPR class. I mean,
Yeah,
it ain't nothing to take a CPR class. Matter of fact, it's like $50 to get your CPR certification. You can take the class and get certified the same day. It's like what 2-3
yeah,
hours worth of training. You just got to learn how to give somebody CPR. It ain't nothing to do CPR.
yeah. But no, I do agree with you, BVO. But at the same time, that's not the referee's job. That's the doctor. The referee ain't even supposed to touch the fighter when he's lifeless and out cold. They're supposed to wait for the doctors to come in.
Yeah, the doctor's supposed to be able to should be giving them CPR or something like that. They ain't even. I didn't even see nobody give him CPR. They just put him on a gurney and took him out.
I saw somebody put 2 fingers in his mouth. I don't know what that was.
While I was moving away from him, I was trying to jab him away.
You hear the accent?
I don't know what that is neither.
What are you doing there? Ruby Goldstein's getting out of a clinch.
Well, I was punching more there.
Perret seems all right for the moment.
Yes.
I guess you're about to work him over to the ropes, aren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, he about to hit him with a Hadouken 20 punch
Now here you have him
combination.
on the ropes. Now let's see what happens.
He about to hit him with the Demon Benavidez.
No, it was a series of punches done it, and I was in the corner. After I heard he went through the rope, and I kept on punching. Hart is still a tough.
He's a tough fighter.
He never lets up, to tell the truth.
Takes a lot longer in slow motion, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. But as you see, he kept on coming at me. And he was always faint. I actually dropped his right hand first before he started to punch. And you draw clinch, I would have to wake me up, I guess. He kept on telling me, come on, got to work fighting there. I have to win every round, he told me.
Well, it could have been close. This may be near it now, Emil. Are you trying to lure him into an opening there?
Yeah, so I was trying to get him to move, come to me.
Damn, how fucking long it take to get to the damn highlight?
Right, they must ain't. I mean, they probably ain't had the technology to go back a couple of seconds. They went back to the middle of the goddamn round.
Golly.
It's a long time in slow motion, Don. This is real slow motion.
Right about now.
You a sick dude laughing about that.
Right there. That punch right there. The first punch stunned him.
Oh, no, I laughed at what Don Dunphy said. I'm not laughing at this, BBO.
I heard him right there, and then I was
1, 2.
Yeah, the ref should have got it right there, man.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
The referee sat right there the whole time.
tried to get him again, but the referee pulled me back. He's a good fighter. He's a good game fighter.
Yeah, this was a personal fight. Emil Griffith, he was the first openly non-binary athlete ever. He was openly bisexual, and Benny Kid Paret basically called him the F word in Spanish. And so he came out and said, "I'm coming for this man's life." He literally said that before the fight.
And then the bell rang, and he rushed into me. So when he rushed into me, I clinch him and try and pull myself together.
Okay, thank you very much, Gil Clancy, and good luck to you. Emil Griffith.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to say hello to all my friends at the Concord, at the Concord Hotel.
Okay,
All my friends are
happy for you. Good. That was Emil Griffith, who has just regained the welterweight championship of the world.
All right, I think that's it. Yeah, man, great night of fights.
Man, that's a hard way to go about Bushwhacker. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hard way to go.
Yeah. Get the fuck up out of here. They got plenty of sugar cane on Cuba.
Baby, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm making a joke.
It's a hard way to go.
That's a hard way to go, man.
That is a hard way to go. What are you talking about, bro?
I guess.
I ain't trying to go out like that. Shit. Hanging off no fucking ropes.
That's beat to death. That's beat to death right there.
Golly.
But it's your boy BBO, man, the CEO of Boxing Talk. We got the Puerto Rican Prince, D Free, and of course we got the West Indian boxing historian, my man MarkyDan. And we gone. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BBO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.